In the middle of the cosmic ballet of stars and void, humanity has risen from the ashes of Earth to become a force that makes even the mightiest of alien empires pause in shock. How did we turn our darkest hour into our greatest strength, becoming the trembling enemies of those who once saw us as mere prey? Humanity's downfall and the Avian culprits, AVCs. In the world of human history, few events have been as cataclysmic or as transformative as the destruction of Earth by the Avian culprits, known colloquially as the AVCs. This was not just a tragedy, it was an act that fundamentally altered the trajectory of human civilization, igniting a burning desire for vengeance that would span the stars. Think of a day like any other, with the hustle and bustle of daily life on our blue and green jewel. Then, without warning, calamity strikes. The AVCs, with technology far beyond our understanding, detonated Earth's core. The planet, our home, was split into countless fragments of molten rock and crust, a spectacle of destruction on an unimaginable scale. Unlikely allies in humanity's darkest hour. In the aftermath of Earth's tragic demise, humanity found itself adrift, not just in the literal sense across the cold expanse of space, but spiritually and emotionally, grappling with the loss of everything that once grounded us to a sense of home and identity. During this darkest hour, when hope seemed as distant as the stars themselves, an unexpected beacon of light emerged in the form of the Greys. Amidst the chaos and the rubble of what was once our bustling, vibrant Earth, the Greys arrived, not conquerors, not voyeurs to our suffering, but as rescuers. These extraterrestrials, known to us only through whispers and the occasional fringe conspiracy theory, turned out to be very real and unexpectedly benevolent. The Greys had been observing Earth for ages. Why they chose observation over interaction remains a topic of much debate, but when it mattered most, they chose to act. They swept through the debris of our shattered world, picking up survivors like a cosmic search and rescue team. To those of us they saved, they were not just mysterious aliens, they were the lifeline we so desperately needed. The Greys didn't just stop at rescue, they became our mentors, guiding us through the unimaginable task of rebuilding our lives and civilization. They shared their technology, which seemed like magic to our pre-cataclysmic standards. They showed us how to harness energy in ways we couldn't have dreamed of, to build shelters that could withstand the harshness of space, and to travel the stars with a speed that defied our understanding of physics. But their mentorship went beyond mere technological handouts. They taught, guided, and most importantly, believed in us. The Greys saw potential in humanity, in a universe that had suddenly become hostile and indifferent. They saw survivors with the tenacity to rebuild and the courage to face the unknown. With the help of the Greys, humanity began to carve out a new existence in the cosmos. They led us to Novat Terra, a planet they assured us was safe from the predatory gaze of the AVCs. The birth of a vengeful creed. Humanity's path was bifurcated in the shadow of Earth's destruction and under the mentorship of the Greys. On the one hand, there was the pressing need to rebuild and heal on Novat Terra. A sanctuary would be gifted to us by our extraterrestrial benefactors. On the other, a burning desire for vengeance smoldered in the hearts of many, a call not just to survive but to retaliate against the Avian culprits, AVCs, who robbed us of our home. This is the story of how that desire gave birth to a vengeful creed and the formation of the ESPAA, the spearhead of human resistance. Imagine the scene. Amidst the burgeoning civilization on Novat Terra, whispers of retribution began to merge into a plan. The Earth Survivors Punitive Action Alliance, or ESPAA for short, emerged from these whispers. It is not just a military unit, but a movement embodying a displaced species' collective rage and sorrow. The ESPAA wasn't your typical army. It embodied guerrilla warfare, conceived in the spirit of adaptability and resilience that humans have always prided themselves on. The ESPAA's tactics were born out of necessity. Outnumbered and outgunned, they turned their weaknesses into strengths. They became shadows among the stars, striking where the AVCs least expected it, using the very technology stolen from their enemies against them. It was a classic David versus Goliath story, except David was armed with reverse-engineered alien tech and an indomitable will. Meanwhile, as the ESPAA waged their shadow war, most of humanity set off on a different kind of battle, the struggle to create a new life on Novat Terra. This endeavor was no less heroic than the exploits of the ESPAA. It required courage, ingenuity, and an unwavering commitment to the future. Building a new world from the ground up, humans infused Novat Terra with their hopes, dreams, and the lessons learned from their tragic past. This dual nature of humanity's response to the catastrophe, rebuilding on the one hand and seeking revenge on the other, reflected a deep-seated complexity within the human spirit. A war of wits and will. In the middle of the backdrop of cosmic chess, humanity's counterattack against the Avian Culprits, AVCs, was less about brute force and more about a cunning blend of guile, technological savvy, and sheer audacity. Picture this: humanity, outgunned and scattered across the cosmos, stumbling upon the realization that our salvation lay not just in the weapons we possessed, but in the very technology we could steal from our enemies. It was a eureka moment that shifted the entire paradigm of our resistance. Stolen AVC technology was more than just a trophy, it was the key to leveling the playing field. Through the painstaking process of reverse engineering, we began to unravel the secrets of AVC tech, piece by piece. Imagine a group of human engineers, their eyes alight with the glow of alien circuitry as they decode the language of AVC technology. It was like cracking an otherworldly code, where each discovery offered insight into our enemy's capabilities and opened new avenues for our own technological advancement. This wasn't just about copying what the AVCs had made, it was about understanding it, improving upon it, and then turning it against them. It was a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability, proving that even in the face of advanced alien technology, our greatest asset was our ability to learn, adapt, and innovate. Now let's zoom in on a raid that would go down in the annals of human resistance as a masterclass in the art of surprise warfare. The target: an AVC cruiser orbiting a resource-rich asteroid belt, unsuspecting and ripe for the taking. The plan was audacious in its simplicity. A small team of ESPAA operatives, each a specialist in their own right, would approach the cruiser using a captured AVC scout ship, a wolf in sheep's clothing. The element of surprise was crucial. The entire operation hinged on the AVCs, not realizing they were under attack until it was far too late. As our team drifted closer, masked by the debris of the asteroid belt, the tension was palpable. Then, with a burst of precision-engineered propulsion, they made their move. The scout ship, now a guided missile, breached the cruiser's hull, disgorging our operatives into the heart of the enemy. Novat Terra and beyond. As humanity picked itself up from the ashes of Earth, a new chapter began on Novat Terra. This world became a refuge and a shout-out to human resilience and ingenuity. But our story didn't stop at merely surviving. It's about thriving, expanding, and preparing for whatever the cosmos might throw our way. Imagine landing on a planet where everything is new, yet the mission is as ancient as humanity itself: to make a home. Novat Terra quickly evolved from a symbol of survival to a beacon of human progress. Governed by past lessons, the settlers prioritized sustainability, harmony with the environment, and a defense strategy as robust as it was discreet. The growth of Novat Terra was a marvel of science and spirit. Picture sprawling cities that blend seamlessly with the natural landscape, agriculture that doesn't just feed but enriches the soil, and energy systems that are so efficient they'd make a physicist weep with joy. And here's the kicker: the exact location of Novat Terra was humanity's best-kept secret. In a universe where information could be as deadly as any weapon, this secrecy was our shield, protecting us from potential threats and giving us the breathing room to grow strong once more. With Novat Terra as our foundation, humanity's gaze inevitably turned outward. The universe was vast, filled with worlds that whispered promises of new beginnings. Terraforming became the next frontier, our way of stamping the cosmos with the indelible mark of human will. Each new world we touched was a canvas, and we became artists wielding technology with a finesse born of necessity. We sculpted atmospheres, seeded life, and watched barren landscapes transform into verdant havens. These weren't just colonies, they were statements of intent, declarations that humanity was here to stay, grow, and flourish. As we expanded, so too did our need to protect what we had built. Novat Terra and its sibling colonies became hubs of industry, not just for the necessities of life, but for the machinery of defense. Shipbuilding yards sprang up, orbiting giant factories where steel and science fiction fused to create vessels capable of defending humanity's interests across the stars. These ships were more than mere vehicles. They were the culmination of human innovation, armed with technology salvaged and repurposed from our encounters with the AVCs and other cosmic phenomena. The philosophy of revenge and the cost of war. The journey through the cosmos, marked by the footsteps of humanity's resurgence, brings us to a crossroads of emotion and ethics, a place where the philosophy of revenge and the cost of war intertwine in the human heart. Imagine standing at the edge of a precipice, the wind whispering tales of those lost to the void of space, their voices a chorus calling for justice, or is it vengeance? This is the moral landscape humanity finds itself traversing in the aftermath of Earth's destruction. The concept of total war, a conflict that knows no boundaries, where the line between combatant and non-combatant blurs, challenges our very notions of right and wrong. In seeking revenge against the Avian culprits, AVCs, humanity wrestles with questions that have plagued philosophers for millennia. Is it just to meet annihilation with annihilation? Can the cycle of violence ever truly be broken, or does it simply change hands, perpetuating a legacy of hatred and sorrow? These aren't questions with easy answers, nor should they be. They require us to confront the darkest parts of our nature and decide what species we wish to be. Dive deeper into the heart of our saga, and you'll find stories that cut to the core of the human experience. There's the engineer who lost her entire family to the cold expanse of space, her grief a silent companion as she reverse engineers the technology of those who orphaned her. Or the soldier who once dreamed of exploring the stars in peace, now finding solace only in the heat of battle, his rage a shield against the pain of remembrance. Each account is a thread in the tapestry of our collective trauma, a reminder that behind strategic maneuvers and technological advancements, hearts bleed and souls yearn for closure. The drive for retribution, as potent and intoxicating as it may be, carries a heavy burden, the risk of becoming the monsters we seek to destroy. The cost of our war against the AVCs is tallied not just in resources and lives lost, but in the erosion of our humanity if we're not careful. Understanding the enemy. Getting into the enigmatic world of the Avian culprits, AVCs, our adversaries in the cosmos, offers a fascinating glimpse into a civilization vastly different from our own. A society where the hierarchy is as rigid as it is intricate, mirroring perhaps the complex social structures of Earth's avian species. The AVCs, with their sleek feathers and sharp eyes, have built a civilization where status and power are paramount, and survival of the fittest isn't just a concept, it's the law that governs their existence. The elite are at the pinnacle of their society and command respect and absolute authority. Their leadership is not questioned, for it is believed to be ordained by the very essence of their superior intellect, unmatched technological prowess, and cold efficiency in decision-making. Below them, a stratified society unfolds, each tier with its own roles and responsibilities, all geared towards one ultimate goal: the survival and expansion of their species. The AVC culture is one steeped in the art of survival. Unlike humans, who often ponder the moral implications of their actions, the AVCs operate more pragmatically. Their cultural narratives glorify conquest, innovation, and adaptation not as a means to an end, but as essential virtues. Their myths are tales of worlds conquered, civilizations subdued, and the relentless pursuit of resources necessary to fuel their ever-expanding empire. This relentless drive is not born out of malice, but a deep-seated belief in their own superiority and a pragmatic approach to the universe's challenges. To them, the cosmos is a vast arena where only the most adept survive. They see themselves as custodians of order in this chaos, bringing structure to the wild frontier of space through their technological might and strategic insight. In the eyes of the AVCs, power is not just a means to an end, but an end in itself. It's the currency of the cosmos, the measure of a civilization's worth, and the determinant of its fate. Their perspective on other species, including humanity, is filtered through this lens of power dynamics. Civilizations are obstacles to overcome, resources to be exploited, or, in rare cases, curiosities to be observed from a distance. The path to Ascendancy. Setting off on a journey from the fringes of galactic society to the forefront of interstellar power, humanity's transformation from perceived outlaws to revered warriors is a tale of grit, cunning, and a relentless drive to reclaim our place in the cosmos. In the aftermath of Earth's destruction, humanity found itself scattered, vulnerable, and by necessity, ingenious. With the remnants of our world and the ashes of our past lives still cooling, we looked to the stars for refuge and retribution. Our initial forays into military action against the AVCs and their ilk bore pirate tactics' desperate, improvisational hallmarks. Think makeshift vessels, cobbled together tech, and audacious raids that were as much about survival as they were about striking back. These early actions, born of necessity and desperation, painted humanity in broad strokes as outlaws of the void. A glimpse into the future. As we cast our eyes toward the horizon of the future, it's impossible not to feel a swell of pride and a spark of excitement for what lies ahead. The Prometheus is central to our collective gaze, symbolizing humanity's unyielding spirit and determination to forge our destiny among the stars. Imagine, if you will, a ship, but not just any ship, the Prometheus. Named after the mythological figure who brought fire to humanity, defying the gods themselves. This vessel embodies the pinnacle of human and alien technology, a testament to our resilience, ingenuity, and unquenchable thirst for exploration and discovery. The Prometheus is more than a ship. It's a declaration, a beacon of hope, and a promise of humanity's potential to overcome any obstacle, reach new heights, and illuminate the darkest corners of the universe with the light of our curiosity and courage. The symbolism of the Prometheus extends beyond its technological marvels. It represents the essence of human determination. In the face of destruction, we did not crumble. We rose, rebuilt, and reimagined our place in the cosmos. Let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this, and make sure to subscribe to our channel.